All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these.
It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, ready to go here. Trey Turner at the plate. Splits the plate, and we're underway in Cleveland. And that's in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
The Guardians off to a hot start this season, playing very well in the early going. And down on strikes he goes, and one away.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
One down, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Yeah, going back to their early performance, Boog, that's the kind of thing that gets the fans fired up. And it gets the players fired up, too. They start to believe it's going to be a big year.
Cantillo recently earned Rookie of the Month honors.
No wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
2 down, base is empty. Bryce Harper to the plate. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. Ramirez sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Quickly go the Phillies. And now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the first. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Line drive. Sosa sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Will Brennan. On the ground to first. Harper takes it himself, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Real Muto makes the grab, and that's the inning. Guardians all set for the start of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. Slow curveball drops in for a strike. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's JT Real Muto. Ground ball left side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. And now it's Alec Bohm. And first offering is fouled off.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. And the Phillies are set down in order. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. That misses, and that is ball 1. Santana working through some struggles lately. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. Gets him. Out. One away on a drop third strike. So up next, Kyle Manzardo.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Popped up. Turner should have it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Max Kepler at the plate. Clips the corner, 0-1. And a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Out to short. Boots it. Still fires to first. And the throw is late. They couldn't overcome the misplay.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong right there. That was a fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick in the glove. Might have taken his eye off it a little early, but regardless, you're going to have to work around that error. Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Got him. Breaking ball clips the outside edge.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
1 strike.
Top of the third, no score. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Kwan makes the grab. 2 down. Trey Turner now. His first at bat was a strikeout. There's a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Thomas brings it in, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. Here comes Lane Thomas. Nola back to work. And a swing and a miss.
You know, these Guardians definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Going to count 1 and 2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Nola fires. Outside low, and it's 2 and 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Still 2 and 2 after the foul ball. Got him swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's Brian Rocchio. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. So in now for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. Out. Guardians go down in order. Right through there for a strike. Marsh in his 4th year, 27 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Brennan makes the grab, 1 away. Here comes Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. Late swing, foul to the left. High in the air, out to right. Brennan hauls it in, 2 away. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2.
Swing and a ball popped up. Ramirez settles under it. Makes the catch, inning over. 3 up, 3 down. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And there's a foul ball. On the ground, right side. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a foul straight back. 1 down, base is empty. Little chopper rolls foul. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Real Muto down to first with it. In time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike. Now it's Jose Ramirez. He swings and fouls 1 off. Two down, nobody on. To the right side. On to first. Out. And Ramirez is set down. We go to the top of the 5th. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. There's a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab after a long run. 1 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes,
Real Muto runs. Pitching for a strike. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Now, I got to admit, I'm kind of shocked he got caught stealing right there because of how big the lead was over at first base. Catcher doesn't throw very well either, but for whatever reason, he's
got it, and that'll end the inning. That'll do it for the swing and a miss, strike one.
You know, these Guardians just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Now it's the DH, Kyle Mansardo. 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Fly ball center field. Marsh. 2 down. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. He's 0 for 1. The Guardians still looking for their first hit in this one. That one is absolutely belted. Kepler going back, and it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Hit on the ground to short. Turner in plenty of time to first, and Thomas is out. Cantillo back to work. In there at the knees, and that's strike one.
You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now that second baseman.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Fly to left his first time. Cantillo checks over to first, and he's back.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
With the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the sixth. On the ground right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. And that is out of play.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
And that one fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Here's a rip to short. but he's there for the third out. Back here in Cleveland. And now, Brian Rocchio. And a foul ball. And that one pulled foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Blind into right. Lays out and makes the play.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
Schneemann stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next offering way off the plate. All tied up here in the bottom of the sixth. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And delivers outside.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
That's towards center. Marsh moves under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Cade Smith.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Smith, in his 2nd season, 25 years old, and he was born in Canada. That's out to center field. Thomas makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And now it's JT Realmuto, 1 for 2. In the air, left field, down the line. And that is a foul ball. That one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Pickoff move to first. Realmuto gets back easily.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Right through there for a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more.
Schneemann quickly to second for 1. And that's 2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And a big swing and a miss.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Swing and a foul out of play. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Rowe holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. First and second, no outs. Now here is Carlos Santana. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. One strike.
And that one in the air center field. He's got it. And that is a big first out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Manzardo swings through it for strike one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. 1-0.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that
2 on, 1 out. Bo Naylor getting ready to hit. And that one fouled off. Traffic on the bases with one already in. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss at a slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Hey!
Squirts away a little bit.
No ball. 2 strikes. One, two.
On the ground, out to short. They get the force. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 strike.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Thomas on his way over, and out number 1 on the grab.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Fought off foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Headed towards the corner. And that's a fair ball. As the tying run is forced to stop at second.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. His righty-lefty splits there. Just missed. Smith checks the runner. Wilson dives back in safely. Another throw to second. And they're keeping him close. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just...
That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's out number 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jose Alvarado.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And first offering is fouled off.
Outside ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Right side. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Daniel Schneemann now at the plate. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Joe Ross appears to be getting loose. Kirkering also throwing. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And now it's even 1-1. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. First pitch misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Just missed. Ground ball right side. He'll do it himself.
He's out.
3 up, 3 down, inning over. Emmanuel Clase comes on trying to close it out.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Swings and misses. Strike 1.
1 strike.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That one the other way, and a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many.
Oh, wow, what a stop. The feed for 1, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Oh, man, great diving play over there to prevent the winning run from reaching base. Here in the 9th inning, that's absolutely huge. You love to see that kind of play made in big moments by the defense.
1 down, Phillies down a run, and now it's even up.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ground ball to the right side. Throws to second for 1. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
Any day of the week, a pitcher will take 2 for 1. Nice double play to get him out of the jam. They get the W. Way to go, guys.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, ready to get underway. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That's to third. To first, and an easy out to start the game. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. And that drops in for a strike.
Kelly left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
And that one fouled off. The Guardians are looking very strong so far this season. High fly ball, right field. Noel. He makes the grab. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Bryce Harper. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Yeah, when a team's winning at this kind of pace, Boog, the vibes are great. I was on 2 different teams that had a 600 winning percentage or better in the first month of the season.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that. But he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Man at second. Strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, no outs. Here's Jose Ramirez. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
It's 0-1.
Out front, rip foul. Ground ball left side, could be 2. The throw to second, relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they add a pair. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Base is empty with 2 away. And up next for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. And first offering is fouled off. Santana, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting 5th in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Hit hard on the ground to short. Turner with the throw to first. 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Second inning set to go. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. His 13th home run of the season. It's 2-1. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
That one's in there. And the count even at 1. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
To first, might be 2. Slings to second, on to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. First baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And that's a base hit, and that extends the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Means keeping an eye on him. Next to hit, Weston Wilson. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Sosa off of first with 2 away. Step off throw to first, and he's back safely. And that's the second disengagement now. stays alive. On a line, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And now Rafael Marchand. And that's the 3rd out. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. Here in Cleveland, and now the DH, David Fry. Suarez back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The 0-2. On the ground. Throw sails over his head at first.
He's in there.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Caught in between, trying for 3rd now. And they tag him out. Here's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
No balls. 1 strike.
That hits the dirt,
1-1.
and the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Wilson sizes this one up. Corrals it. That is the inning. On to the 3rd inning. Here's Turner now. Lifted in the air, right field. Hauls it in for the out. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. And he grounds one to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Here comes Bryce Harper. Fly to left his first time. Foul ball there. Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him back now at Progressive Field as we go to the last of the 3rd. Stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio grabs it barehanded, fires to first, and they get the out.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the bump.
And there's a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. And ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. Whips it to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Lane Thomas. This one popped up. Squeezes it. And that is that. As we go to the top of the 4th. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Schwarber, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. Got him. And 1 out now.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Now batting Max Kepler. Zips it to first. 2 gone. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Boom. At second with 2 down. The other way. And that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they've tied it.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel.
Hauls it in to end the inning. Phillies with the run-scoring double. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, and here is Jose Ramirez. Center field. And there's 1 down. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Jhonkensy Noel. Swings through that.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's a high chopper. Boom. Slinging it to first in time. Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. Grounded out his first time. Smoked on the ground a second. Over to first, and that ends the inning. Means back to work. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, these Phillies doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Right side. Noel makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one wrapped foul.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it. And
swing and a ball hammered left field. Bangs off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Rojas up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Here's a rocket out to left. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here is Bryce Harper.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Now a check on him at second. Back safely. To the right side. And that one handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the DH, David Fry. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Hit hard but foul off to the left.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now at the plate, Bo Naylor. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's under it. Puts it away for the out. Here's Brian Rocchio.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. In to score from third. 3-2, they take the lead.
He was all over that one. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third. Here's Lane Thomas now. He's 0 for 1. And misses inside. Rocchio, the runner at third. Kwan on at first with 2 down. That to right. Wilson sizing this one up. Makes the grab. And the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. There's a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
That one pulled foul. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And there's a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
Max Kepler at the plate. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Roll to short, could be 2. There's 1. Over to first, safe. Edmundo Sosa, the next to hit. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Late swing fouled off. Lined, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. And now the right fielder. Well, here comes the manager out of the dugout.
Now pitching for the Guardians. Number 36.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 on, 2 outs. Swings and chases a low one there.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And a swing and a miss. And that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. And it's fouled away. That's inside.
1-1.
Movement in the bullpen. Tanner Banks up and throwing. Romano getting loose as well. Next pitch inside. And the count is 2-2. Out to short. Turner on the run. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. And the batter now, John Kenzie Noel. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Swing and a miss.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
That one fouled hard the other way. To third. Boom. Handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Ripped on the ground to second, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So no run. Swing and a chopper out to short. Zips it across, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Trey Turner at the plate.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. And here is Johan Rojas. He gets there with the slide. And that's a great play for the out. Back here in Cleveland. And now the DH, David Fry. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And that skips in the dirt.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
In the air out to center. Rojas right there to make the grab. And there's one down. Now it's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann. In the dirt, and it's 1-0. Banks, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Hard hit, right side. Throw to first in time. And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Tap foul at the plate. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. His 9th homer of the year. It's 4-2.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
So digging in, Brian Rocchio. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
0-1. One ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom of the 7th. Up and
That's
in, 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Wilson brings it in for the 3rd out. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now we're at the top of the 8th, and now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. Smith back to work. Up the middle. No play. That's an infield single.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
And that is cut on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
He got him! That K is his 3rd of the game. And here comes Alec Bohm. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move.
For the Guardians, number 29.
And that one misses up and in. 1-0. With the tying run at the plate, and we're at the top of the 8th. Just off the inside edge.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
The tying run at the plate. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. That one missed.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And the tying run is on base. 1st and 2nd, 1 out. Max Kepler will hit next. There's a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Towards first, down the line, and it's foul. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Line drive. That's a base hit. Here comes Harper around third. He's safe. It's 4-3.
Big RBI for him right there. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. He saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment. Really important at bat coming up now.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Orion Kerkering.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jose Alvarado, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Ross getting cranked up as well. Next pitch misses way outside. And there's a ball. Next offering popped in the air, right field. He's got it. One down. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Strike 2.
0-2.
And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-2.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again. And that one got a piece of him. Jhonkensy Noel getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. That one ran inside, almost got him. Fouled off down the right side. Runner on the go again. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Ramirez in to score. And they lead by 2.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Up the middle. Slings to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But a run will score in the inning. Emmanuel Clase on to try and close it out.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Next offering is fouled back. Caught and missed. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. In the air, center field. Thomas has this one sized up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Two-way down. So they're down to their final out. Johan Rojas digs in now. And a foul ball. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
One strike away. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And this one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. So runner at second, 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the ninth. Check swing, called strike. And it's 1-1. Tying run at the plate. Got him! And that's the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like...
I'm putting the brake up. I'm trying to stop 'cause you're safe. Plan on finding love a little later. This came too soon and I'm not too sure what to